Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
As we approach the Nebraska State Capitol, there are already people gathered on the steps holding signs and speaking to one another. This is not staged or symbolic. It is a real protest taking place in front of the state's most important building. The signs reference national issues including Trump, immigration enforcement, and support for Ukraine. Some people stand quietly holding placards, others speak in small groups explaining their position. The mood is serious but controlled, and the gathering remains focused rather than chaotic. The Capitol steps are the natural place for this. When people want to be seen by lawmakers, media, and the public, they come here. The building represents state authority. The protesting here ensures that the message is delivered directly to the seat of power. Even a modest crowd feels significant in this setting. The wide staircase and open plaza frame the gathering against the tall stone facade. The architecture gives scale to the protest, making the voices seem larger than the numbers alone would suggest. That architecture is distinctive. Completed in 1932 and designed by architect Bertrand Goodhue, the Nebraska State Capitol broke from the traditional dome models used across much of the United States. Instead of a low, wide dome, Goodhue designed a vertical tower rising 400 feet above the plains. The building is often called the Tower of the Plains, and its Art Deco influence is clear in the clean lines, carved stone details, and geometric ornamentation. Inside, the Capitol contains mosaics, murals, and inscriptions that reflect Nebraska's history and ideals. The tower design gives Lincoln a skyline unlike most other state capitals. Rather than spreading outward, the building rises upward, which makes it visible from multiple points across the city. That visibility reinforces its presence in daily life. Standing here while a protest unfolds connects two sides of the same idea. On one hand, the Capitol represents permanent structure and authority. On the other, the people gathering on the steps represent movement, disagreement, and change. Both exist in the same space. The building remains steady. The voices come and go. Together they show how public space in Lincoln is used not just for ceremony but for expression.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.